Beautiful Wednesday afternoon. All right, what do we got going on here? We got blue crab traps. We got bait. We're gonna cut some bait. We got finger mullet, pinfish, got some leftover shrimp. I don't know if they'll stay. They might stay in there. I know they'll fall through these bigger holes like it just did there. Might stay in there. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this bait, and all I'm doing is I'm just going to butterfly it. Take my knife, run it just down so it opens up and gets some scent, stuff them in there. We got 5 traps. I'll cut it up, load the traps up, and then we'll get back running down this coastline. I did good here on this line right here, so all 5 traps. I know a lot of people stagger them real far apart, but I did really good here. So I'm going to stagger all 5, probably first one here, and then the next 4 just down this line around the bed and past that marker. So let me get this bait cut, get them in the traps, and then we'll pick it back. Alright, so I got my bait all cut up. There's some creek chubs, some pinfish. This is what you're looking for. That's all I do. Take my knife, open it up. I got 5 piles. They're not very big. Typically I would use silver mullet or black mullet, but I couldn't get any, and this was just stuff I had frozen, so this will work just fine. And that's all you're doing. You're just opening it up, stuff it in the trap, in the bait, and it works pretty good. Also, you guys have busted coolers that you chuck out or whatever, save the lids. That's my cutting board. It's a lid off a cooler. You flip it over, these ridges, holds everything, keeps it from, you hit a wave, it's choppy out here, stuff sloshing. Works out pretty good. I got a couple of these, and I use them for cutting bait. They clean up easy, and they're disposable. If something happens to it, you're already chucking it anyway. So that's your pro tip of the week right there. All right, I'm gonna bait these traps up, and then we'll start setting them. All right, traps are all baited up. I still got to pull the buoys out. They're inside the cage, but this one's ready to go. So, and you want to throw your entrance holes with the current. So the current's running this way, so I want my trap to face that way. And I'm just gonna check it out. It turned a little bit, but it'll be alright. So let me get the rest of these buoys out, and then we'll start filming as we go down the coastline here. Got my right hand man helping me today with first mate. Alright buddy, throw it out the side just like that. Just drop it right off the side. Yep, drop it. You're crabbing. Fist bump. Yeah man. 4 more. Alright bud, when you're ready. Drop the trap and chuck the float. Drop the trap and throw the float. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, go ahead. Chuck that boot. There you go. Yep, go ahead. Perfect. Is that all the traps? All right. All right, y'all. That's all 5 of our traps set. So we're gonna come back tomorrow and check them. So we'll pick it up back here in the AM. All right, guys, we're back here next morning from when we set our traps, Thursday morning. I didn't record pulling the traps because the first two we pulled didn't have nothing in it. We ended up getting a couple. Looks like we might have some females in there. We let them go. You can keep them if they're not egg bearing, but we don't keep the females. But we got a couple good ones. So let me get the camera set up and we'll start emptying the trap. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got two in here. It's 39 degrees this morning. It is freezing. Let's see it. Check and make sure this ain't a female. Male. Good size male. A good male. What do we got? We got one in this one. Looks like another good male. All right. 2, 4, 6. So we got half a dozen. I think a longer soak would have been better. They weren't even out here 24 hours, but the tide's ripping. And another thing is there's a ton of crab traps out here. I mean, I can see probably 7 or 8 along the same stretch that I put mine in at, commercial and recreational. So it is what it is. It was fun. Had my boy out on the boat with me yesterday and today, so it's a good time. All right, y'all, that's all I got for this one. So hit that subscribe button and we'll see you on the next one.